Alright, we'll start here. This is my, furniture factory area. Supposed to be Thomasville area of the layout. So you can tell this is an old section that was converted over. So we're going to go the full loop. So as we go around here, we're going through Thomasville, and we'll try to do a hover over so you can kind of see. This is around the wall layout with a peninsula in the middle. Okay, so I got a station here and a small yard. There's basically two main lines, one on the inside over there against to your left, and then to the right is the outside loop, runs along the wall. So we get to this area here. As you can see, this yard that has all the cabooses kind of runs back into that outside loop main line, and the inside loop here kind of has a little passing siding. There's a business there with a couple car spots. There's a switch here, that one, that switches off over to this area. Okay, so if you look, coming back here, here's that business that I was just showing with the passive siding. So as we come around here, alright, you can go straight on the outside loop, and it continues around and runs the outside loop all the way around the wall. If you go to the left here, where this train's sitting, the pulpwood cars or wood chip cars are sitting, it kind of goes around onto the peninsula. This inside track forces you onto the peninsula. There's no other way to go. So we're going to go around the peninsula here. Okay, so you got the two tracks running together along this edge here, all the way around. And I'll get to that area underneath in just a second. Alright, so these two tracks, alright, they come to one right here basically. If you stay to the left, it's just basically a dead end. Two sidings here. I've got a grain bin here, and then this is that inside track. Okay, it goes around. Alright, so we just went around the peninsula, now we're back to the wall. So if you look over here, there's that pulpwood train again coming around the peninsula. Okay, so come back around. Alright, as we go around here, you can see that the inside and the outside are running together. I don't know why this thing's doing this, sorry. There we go. It's catching. That's why it's doing it. Sorry. Alright, you're probably drunk now. Alright, so here we go. Alright, now we're going into what I guess is called a staging yard. Not sure. The right side track is the main, and then this left side that goes all the way over to the left, the one with all these engines on it, is the inside track. And so these three tracks in the middle are basically a storage. You can kind of see that track on the other side. And then this is how you get into the room. There's a lift out here. That's it right there on the floor. I just kind of lock it in, set it down, lock it in, and plug it up for power to the rails. And then you can kind of see the rest of the yard here comes in. I do have a crossover right here so that the inside track can go to the outside track if you follow this yard on out, or vice versa, if you're depending on which way you're coming. All right. So, and then that brings us all the way back around to where we started. Okay. All right. One other thing, I've got some hidden staging. This is over back on the peninsula again. I got a little engine shop here. Just some stuff sitting around. And then this track, basically, this is that inside of the peninsula, the two mains that run together. So there's a switch here, and it drives down underneath this town area here, downtown area. This is going to be like High Point downtown. So it runs down underneath like that. And we'll make some access for derailments and such if I continue this plan. but it has a switch under there, and it switches off twice. So there ends up being 3 tracks under there. So there's a whole bunch of hoppers under there at the moment. Hopper trains. And let me walk around here so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's the underneath staging. There's 3 tracks, and then it goes to 1 under there, and then it goes around like that. Alright, so in an overall kind of view, I can get it here. I'm going to try. Okay, so the area in the center there is where we started. That furniture area we were talking about. And then runs around. There's your Peninsula. And then the outside loop comes down and around. Whoops, wrong way. Here we go. And then there's the walk-in. And then back around to the beginning. Okay. So this is set low for a reason. I was planning on this being the first level of a 2-level layout. But the second level wasn't going to connect to the first level because I was going to do a steam era layout on that. And then my modern, or well, mid-80s Southern Railway on the bottom. So I hope that helps. And if there's more pictures, video that you want of specific areas, just let me know. Thanks.